Three biggest mistakes doctors make on social media. Number one is that they are not comfortable in front of a camera or posting pictures or images or whatever it might be. A lot of it may be due to their messaging not being clear yet, or they haven't practiced enough. Like I get a lot of doctors ask me, how can you just flip on the camera and start talking? Well, I've been doing this for a long time. My oldest YouTube videos are like from 2008 or 2009, back when it wasn't even really YouTube. And I've been public speaking since I was like 13 or 14. So some of it is you need to get your messaging right and get comfortable being able to talk. Another part of that is knowing the information you're talking about. If you don't know anything about diabetes and you're trying to talk about diabetes, that just makes no sense. You're going to sound awkward, or like you don't know what you're talking about. Once people ask questions, they're going to think maybe you're a fraud, or maybe you just don't know as much as you should. The second biggest mistake I see is they're not good with technology. Some of my older patients don't know how to use technology well. They don't understand apps, and it's very difficult for me to teach them, for example, how to use an app for tracking calories or whatever it might be. So a lot of doctors that aren't good with apps may not be able to use the phone or the app properly. Like you see a lot of doctors on TikTok that are posting things that probably would do better on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, whatever it might be. But you have to know the app and the audience and what they're looking for, and you have to be able to adapt your messaging to that. The third one would be like having unrealistic expectations. You think that just because you're a doctor and now you're on social media that you should have thousands and thousands of followers like overnight. That's really not how it works. You have to have something, some kind of hook maybe, or some kind of message that resonates with people. And the fifth one, if I had to say, you got to be genuine. People can tell if you're faking it to make it or whatever it might be. You got to be a real person with real messaging, real interactions. You got to want it. You got to love it. You got to be out there advocating for your patients or your messaging, whatever it might be. Those are the 3 or 4 biggest mistakes I see that physicians make on TikTok. I would add a fifth one. So 5 really is when they get on social media, now they're mad and upset that people are commenting about the ideas or the philosophies they're promoting. Like if you say, for example, in my field, well, saturated fat is bad for you. They're like, oh my God, doc, what are you talking about? You're crazy. You don't know anything. Saturated fat, XYZ, whatever. So you got to be ready for the haters and the trolls and all that. You can't let it affect you emotionally and let it deter you. You just got to roll with it and explain yourself away. Don't get mad at people. They don't know any better. They want to learn from you. So those would be the 5 main things that I would say are the biggest mistakes.